In a startling article from the website Conflict in Workplace entitled Workplace Statistics, the Cost of Turnover, Loss of Productivity, and Absenteeism, posted July 31st, 2013 states, workplace stress causes approximately 1 million U.S. employees to miss work each day. 1/4 of employees view their jobs as the #1 stressor in their lives. Problems at work are more strongly associated with health concerns than any other stressor in their lives. And as you already know from the last presentation, stress is a killer, and it slowly creeps up. So I did my research. I did my homework. My homework took me to various sources, including the Human Resources Department of Virginia, the University of Colorado, and the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, just to name a few. All right? And in the audience analysis, it is said that 71% of you are working either part-time or full-time, and I feel that it is relevant. So let's see. So today, I will explain how you could identify a conflict in the workplace and how to resolve it. All right? So how a conflict is caused in your workplace and how you can reach a resolution. So let's take a look at what may cause a conflict at your workplace. The people you work with might be the cause for the conflict. All right? People have different personalities, values, and communication styles. The statistic from the Myers-Briggs Foundation website entitled How Frequent is My Type lists 16 personalities and 8 characteristics. Okay? Over here I just have 10. I have a man, a business individual, a hippie, a gangster. All right? All these people, they have different ways of talking and getting the job done. All right? Some people are more direct than others. Some are a little bit more passive or just less motivated. I'm looking at the hippie. All right? The Department of Human Resources Management in Virginia, a statistic from the Department of Human Resource Management in Virginia entitled simply Workplace Conflict Statistic has put it that 60 to 80% of problems in the workplace actually come from the different personalities and the misunderstanding of them. All right? But that's not the only thing. It could run real deep. Conflict can arise from prejudices based on religion, race, and gender. Florida is listed as having 7,000... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the citation for that. Excuse me. In the Enforcement and Litigation statistic from the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission website entitled EEOL Charge Receipts by State and Basis for 2013, states that Florida is listed having 7,597 charges of prejudice against religion, race, and gender in 2013. 569 of those charges are based on color alone. The highest in the U.S. with Texas in second place with 355 charges. Obviously, this is a big problem in Florida. You know, you would expect Texas to be a little bit up on that, on those charges. All right, but it's not just personalities that are causing workplace conflict. Workplace organization could play a part in forming conflict also. The department's needs and cooperation. In my job, for example, I work at Goodwill, and most of the time I'm working cashier, and sometimes I'm called to the back to hang clothes. All right, so and I'm a pretty fast hanger. I mean, I could just I'm expected to at a quota of 100 clothes hanging on a rack. All right, so I'm just over here just kicking butt, just going ahead and racking them up. And I could do 30 an hour instead of the 100 that's required, right? Now, that also depends on the person that is pricing the clothes. Because if the person that's pricing the clothes isn't going as fast as I'm going, guess what? I'm not going to be able to reach my quota. And that performance is dependent on my coworker. that could lead to problems. Fortunately enough, I don't get in trouble at work because of that situation, but it might happen in yours. But also, the scarcity of one department's resources compared to another could cause conflict at the workplace. Unbalanced resources can lead to a role dissatisfaction because of the feeling of inadequacy. The feeling of inadequacy bred from the growing concern one department is superior to another. You know what? I don't like Bob. You know, he has his office closer to the water cooler. Why can't I? Why can't I have, you know what I mean? I want to be 3 steps away from the water cooler. Why can't I? You know, and okay, well, Tim, he has more pencils than I do. You know, the manager kind of just shines on him because they feel that his job is more important. It's a sense of jealousy. It's kind of like, you know, where am I? Am I not important to get these nice things? You know, AC, you know what I mean? The people in the back, while I'm cashiering, they're sweating. It's hot back there. You know, I'm in the store with all the customers. I'm getting the AC. I'm cool. All right, but now, okay. So now that you know what may cause a conflict, you will need to know how to reach a resolution. I'll explain how you can reach a resolution the best way possible. Active listening is your friend. All right, I can't overemphasize that enough. You have to active listen. You have to pay attention to the person that's talking. You have to clearly understand. You know, look at their body language. You know, do they look upset? You know, are they mad? Do they have like a, you know, like a face that they're just saying something you don't believe them? You know, and you know, and just remember that you have to kind of get out of yourself. You know, take yourself out of your personal biases, your own subjective feelings, and put yourself in the other person's shoes so you can find an understanding. All right? And really actively listen. And I don't mean just nodding your head the whole time and just, yeah, okay. No, you have to actually, you know, vary a little bit. Like, you know, ask a question. If something is unclear, you know, ask them. Be like, hey, what is going on? Like, what are you trying to say? You know?
Go to your conclusion.
Okay. All right, so I have explained how a conflict is caused, how to resolve a conflict, and if there's a takeaway from all of this, is that actively listen. You know, really pay attention. Get yourself out of your own subjective feelings and your own might be biased opinions, and actively listen.
Okay.